It's our 40th year, our 40th anniversary.
Big 4-0.
Big 4-0.
That's pretty fabulous. You, of course, did the research, as you always do, and brought us some fun ideas, and we just sort of ran with it.
You found, the Oli cakes. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, or close enough.
Yeah, I've had trouble with it all day. Oli Coke?
Oli Coke?
Or Oli Bolin.
Sounds like a really tasty, old-timey dessert treat.
Yeah.
Fried thing?
Yeah, fried.
They are specifically mentioned in Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. We made some up this morning and
freshly added it into the mash.
Used some lemons to make sure that we hit the right pH in the mash instead of using, any other form of food grade acidulation method.
Just a smidge of cranberry. We use some crystal malts and other things to give it sort of that baked, amberish color into the mix as the Oli Bolin were, appearing to us. When we added them, that cranberry note plus a little bit of that crystal sweetness, kind of round out the whole thing.
And how would you compare this special beer that we're doing this year for Headless to the beer Brewed Crane that you all have produced for us?
So it should be a little darker, a little sweeter, a touch of raisin from some of those crystal malts, a little bit of cranberry as well, that touch of lemon hopefully coming through just a little bit.
A pop of acid to make everything sort of sing. But then a spice blend that I wasn't familiar with, so...
Yeah, speculatus or speculus, so like cookie butter, how everybody loves cookie butter?
Oh, sure.
That's really that flavor. So we popped some of that in, some of that was in the Oli Bolin, and then Dave went up to smell the mash as it was going after those things were in, and what did you say the beer smelled like, or the mash smelled like?
It smelled like those windmill, like the Archway windmill cookie that has a little almond, it's got a window in it.
Okay, yeah.
Those windmill cookies, so it had that really sort of like warming baking spice note.
Right.
Yeah.
Super autumnal, like exactly
sure.
the kind of
Perfect
feel
timing.
that you want. Yeah, and surprised that we would plan something autumnal for October.
Who
Who
knew?
thought about that? Oh my gosh, that's some
Maybe
planning.
we did.
Obviously, we have people who love Brewed Crane, which I have to say is one of the best
It was a fun name.
beer names
Yeah.
that has come around in a while. So we kind of went back to we tried a couple different things, as you well know. Emails were flying around with different lists of different people, and in the end, we returned to the list of what wasn't Brewed Crane from the original naming contest that we did a few years back. Beth pulled those up, and so we settled on Connor Scary. As always, we appreciate Sun King for working with us. It's so much fun. It's always a really interesting ride.
Cheers.
Cheers.